Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long.
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Yankees. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Kerry Menard. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming.
So up next, Malcolm Collier, a switch hitter batting right. Outside, and it's 1-0.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0 to count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Escobar snags it, and there's 1 down. Joe Brand.
Ball 4, takes the base. 3.
And we're back.
Leading
Set
off
for the bottom of the third.
Yankees.
And here's the catcher, David Frey. Guevara back to work. Ball 1 there. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a player that gets drafted or signs with that team to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder.
Ball 4, takes the base.
3. One gone, runner at first. Malcolm Collier digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. To third. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Yankees 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Bottom 4 and stepping in for the Yankees.
That's ball 4.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the catcher, David Frey. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Random.
Yo, what's up, McFly? How's it going?
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4.
Really? Nah, I don't.
3. 3.
So 2 on with 2 away. Malcolm Collier stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Line drive, base hit down the line. In comes the runner from third, and now it's 12-4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't.
Pitching for the New
Esteban
York Yankees,
Rosales gets the call from the
number
pen.
38.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
White, the runner at third. Collier on at first with 2 down. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 1-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
That missed by a lot. Full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any. Back to the top of the order now. Andy Hawkins stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Willie Cuevas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That misses. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's off the mark. 2-1. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Runner on at first with 1 gone.
Mayo.
Sam Mayo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
1
ton.
ball, 2
Man,
strikes.
that was pretty gross right there.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back
The
at the
left fielder,
plate.
number
2
4,
strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a
Rossi.
mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Rossi,
No,
the
off the
next to
plate.
hit, takes ball 1. And that's
out.
outside. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
No.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3
3-0.
balls, no strikes. Cuevas off of first with 2 away. Clips the outside corner, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground to the left, Ramirez. On the run, throw to first,
He's out.
and very nicely done for the out. 1 hit, 1 left.
Pitching for
We're back in a
Arizona.
new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the
30.
7th. Omar Nunez.
Omar.
And now the catcher comes up to him. David Frey. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that
Ball
misses.
outside.
1-0. And that one popped in the air, left field. Rossi moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base
Now
is
batting.
empty. Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman,
Collins.
Lucas Collins. And that one
Ball.
upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. There's the strike. In for a strike, and it's 2-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located.
down.
Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Hard hit left side. On to first.
He's out.
First out in the top of the 8th. Daniel
center fielder,
Blanco
number 13,
stands in now for the
Daniel
Diamondbacks.
Blanco.
He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. And that one hammered. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. In there safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the
Now
at-bat
batting,
after
the
being
catcher,
down in the
Curtis.
count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. There's a swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants. That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That's in there, and the count even at 1. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to hit for Arizona, Joe Random. That one missed. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
up
the number 2 hitter, DeAndre
Averill.
Nunez back to work. Hot shot to third. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting,
Victor Ramirez, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball 1. Ground ball left side. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange and throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
And next for New York, Marco Escobar. And that's through there for a strike. Not close with that one. And 1-1. That's inside.
2-1.
Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hawkins under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now here is Andy Hawkins.
Andy Hawkins.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Movement in the bullpen. Dave Case appears to be getting loose. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Willie Cuevas.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air down the left side. McDaniel makes the grab, 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Sam Mayo.
Sam Mayo.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Rossi. That one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Arizona's on top, 13-4. Back here in New York, now the left fielder, Riley McDaniel. Nunez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball when the pitch before was up, it was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's the center fielder. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Just missed. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls. No
Frisch,
strike.
the runner at second with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Now
and
batting, second
guy at the plate
baseman,
was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the second baseman. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That clips a corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is down low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Coming home, the throw in, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. And now it's 13-5.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, 13-6.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Omar Nunez out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a lefty out of the pen, Mark Nance.
Number 12.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low.
13-6 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boogie had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, first pitch coming up. Our starting pitcher in this one, Elvis Villa. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. That's ball 4. 3. You're out. 3. 3. First base. You're out.
Villa back to work. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Just missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Jess McClure with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out. You're out.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now the center fielder, Jess McClure. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there. That ball right there landed in what they call a no.
So runner at second, 2 down. Santos now at the plate. Line, and that's a base hit. Santos rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Rays tie the game. 5-5 now.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So 2 down. Luis Hernandez next to hit for the Rays. Ball 1, no strikes. Hernandez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's inside. That's ball 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ray Roberts, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Escobar also getting ready. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force out, number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Jess McClure. Go back to work. There's the strike. That's out to center field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put.
Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a look at our
for the
game
Rays,
summary.
The center fielder, Jim Langston.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Center field, McClure makes the grab, 1 away.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches
Now
to hit.
batting,
When you can
the
do
right
that,
fielder,
you have a much better
Oliver.
chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Far stands
low,
in
that's
here,
ball.
takes ball 1 low. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
The
more
batter, number
fastballs
10.
in that
Shortstop,
location. Hitters,
10.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside
That's a ball.
low. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
Right side, hard hit. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead. We go to the 8th, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter.
Ball 4, take the base.
Here's the catcher to hit, David Samuels. Just missed.
Ball.
Just missed. That one finds the corner. It's 2-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking
Now
action of that
back,
changeup.
the
Got that hitter to roll
designated
over.
Barry
And next is the
McGowan.
designated hitter, Barry McGowan. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses. Now 2-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. John
The batter,
Oliveros
number
next to hit
13,
for the Rays.
second baseman, John Oliveros.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a
balls,
tough
2
situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the
The
count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of
Yeah.
rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Santo in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one gets past the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. Two outs.
Hee-haw!
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Oliveros off of first with 2 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
And he's back in on a dive. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning. Get Jess McClure will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Bounce to the left side. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. A 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ray Roberts. Now up for Tampa Bay, Graham Son.
That's ball 4. 3.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jay Martinez. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 1. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners
2 balls,
on.
1 strike.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Inside just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now the catcher up to hit, David Samuels. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Winning run at third. 2 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Samuels sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. And the Rays leave him alone. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Matthew Sharp.
Number 17.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Graham Santos. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know
baseman,
those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Leroy Clark preparing to come on if needed. Melendez also throwing. The winning run on second base. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Langston digs in now. And that one fouled off. One down and the winning run at third. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Back there. Across is the winning run, and the Rays walk it off in the 11th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
6-5. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit. Just about to get underway, and towing the slab here, Steven Getz.
Leading off for
Well,
the
last
White
year
Sox,
kind of around the
right
league
fielder.
average.
3. You're out. 3. And now here is Tim Ross. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that one missing low.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Greg.
Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. You're out.
So up next for Chicago, Tim Ross. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off down the right side. In there at the knees for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 straight.
And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting.
on base. Ross now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's the 0-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes.
3. 0. 3.
4-4. Take your base. 3.
So up next, Hank Duffy, 1 for 2. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Right down to shoot. 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now here is Danny Snyder, 0 for 2 in this one. And there's the strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Francesco Herman getting ready to go. Fought off foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Welcome
now
back, and a new arm on the mound to start. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Ross digs in now. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Two outs. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That one off the mark, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Lopez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Jared Thacker. Kim back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Next to hit, Jack Gibbons. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line and a base hitting to right.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Move to first, and he's back in easily. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive. Slings to second, and that's all they'll get.
Now batting.
So digging in, Aaron Byler. 1 for 3. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Clips the corner. And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt, but kept close. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back at Comerica Park. All set. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Alvarez getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Up the middle, finds his way through, base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle, didn't square it up as much as he...
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
The winning run on second base.
1-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rob Mejia, the closer, is getting loose. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Broke comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get beat. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here's the left fielder, Hank Duffy. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get two runners now in the scoring position.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with one away. Snyder, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ripped to right. In comes the winning run, and the Tigers walk it off.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
And a 1-0 final score here in Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a while.
It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Darren Davis. And he comes in off a really nice. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Bobby Byler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Leading off for
Well,
the
a pretty
Twins,
standard
the
four-pitch
right
mix. He's got
fielder,
the fastball,
Bobby
change
Byler.
speeds, two breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down. So up next for Minnesota. One gone, runner at first. And next for Minnesota, Odell Schuster. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And that is out of play. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground, might be two. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Dave.
Back at target field as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Bobby Pagan. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Run.
That's ball four.
Base is empty, one away. And now for the Twins, Odell Schuster. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the catch. And there's two away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now at the plate, Bobby Pagan. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Outside with a breaking ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside, almost got him. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Top six. Leading off, William Goode.
First base. Ball four. Take your base. Three.
Back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. Byler back to work. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Tosses to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Bobby Byler done for the afternoon, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Gio Washington. Now, James.
Three. First base. Three.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Bobby Pagan. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
Ooh, nasty changeup right there. Down. Just had him out in front.
Ball one there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Richards in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. And now.
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Odell Schuster will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. And another ball. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This one looks like trouble. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, save.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
hit. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And this is inside.
Definitely a strikeout situation. Right here, lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Pitch out, but no action. The Astros have some action in their pen. Jackie Perez up and loosening in the pen. Fenner getting loose as well. Next pitch misses, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Alfonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now it's filled up.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fair ball, and he boots it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Twins walk it off and win it 3-2.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
Three-two, the final. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Athletics. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Eduardo Armas. What do you got on him, Chris?
Leading off.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell
32.
short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
1-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Fly ball down the line. Waldron Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Second.
Ball four, take your base.
And stepping in. Here's the third baseman, Tom Katimer. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Armas back to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Clemente. Vic Reed getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Top of the zone for a called strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitch.
Dives, and it gets by. Around second now as they still don't have it. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a
12.
really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Foreman digs in now. This one chopped to first, and it's off the bag, and they take the lead with the infield single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like.
That's ball four.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Tom Katimer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Just
No,
missed.
that missed. 2-0.
And another ball. That's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Now batting,
Unbelievable.
Ball four, take your base. 3.
Vic Reed will hit next. 1 for 2. That's off the mark.
outside.
Ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2-0. No, that's down.
No, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Foreman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. Martinez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Right through there for a strike. Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that
Now
that's the
batting
pitch he
number
has the
12.
most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Fought off foul. Runner edges away at second.
That's a ball.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Quite a
Leading
pitcher's
off
duel
for
so
the
far. Here's how the
Athletics,
starters have
third
performed up to this
baseman, number
point.
32.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3. 3. 3.
Go ahead run on base. Katimer now at the plate. First pitch doesn't
Inside,
find the
ball.
zone. Check on the runner.
Nope, he's safe.
To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good. One down.
Runner at first. And next for the Angels, J.P. Martinez. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now, just a
Now
nice
batting,
job
number
coming through
32.
in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Reed in the box now. Takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's two down. And next for L.A., Kenny Foreman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The A's bullpen has some movement. Miguel Vasquez, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. This one chopped up the middle. Steps on the bag for the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the A's 2 and the Angels 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin.
Now pitching for the Athletics,
Well,
number 28.
one-run game, Adolfo Chavez getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Inside.
Ball inside.
And that's ball one. Line, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now the third baseman, Tom Katimer, 1 for 3. Slider misses outside. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
One strike.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one not close. And it's 2-2. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Trying to move the runners over. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it
Now
looks,
batting,
partner.
number 2.
And here is Eric Raimo, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. A bunt, and it's popped up. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 13.
Ryan Dennison digs in now. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs.
Ball, that's low.
Squirts away a little bit. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. A's leading by a run. Strike 3, got him swinging. Inning over, That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Pitching for the
Back
Angels.
now, new pitcher on the mound as
Number
we roll
8.
into the bottom of the 8th, Tate Taylor.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it's fouled away.
You know, these Athletics, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1. A little bit low.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 3-1.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Count is full.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a
Runner, take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Dave Vogelsang.
1 ball, no strike.
This one in the dirt. Bourbon on at first. Nobody out. Popped in the air. Left field. Chavez pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. And now the right fielder,
Now batting,
Rusty
number
Waldron.
14.
He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
In the dirt. Fastball is outside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2-1.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. And now the count filled up 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Miguel Vasquez. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Pennington, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The next offering misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. J.P. Martinez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Stepping in, J.P. Martinez.
Center fielder, J.P. Martinez.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Puts a bunt down. Bare hand grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
We don't see this very often anymore. Runner on first and second. Sack bunt down to move him up, but he does a nice job. Executes perfectly. See if they can get a couple of runs across.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Chavez, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
On the ground, 2 ball. Vogelson toss to second. Back to the pitcher covering. Double play. And that's the ball game.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet looking for that pitcher to get the final out. They strand the tying run at third. The go-ahead run was at second base. A lot of pressure, but they were able to pull it out. Nice W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire out. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Freddie Santos. And he comes in. You're out. 3 out. Back in Seattle. And on the hill in this one, Mike Wirth.
Well, obviously last year was a difficult year for this guy. I mean, you lose that many ball games, and even if you pitched well in some of them, the fact that that loss is hanging on you the day that you took the mound can be hard to shake. But, you know, for guys to get to this level, to be big leaguers, they've had to overcome a lot. And for
dives, what a play!
that diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Brandon.
4, take your base. 3. Out. Out. You're out.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now for Seattle, Josh Bryant. Right through there for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball 4, take your base. Out. You're out. 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 3. Out. 3. You're out.
And up next for Seattle, Josh Bryant. 0 for 2 in this one. Over to first, and he's saved. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Brandon. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Josh Bryant.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That's the second out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking.
3. That's ball 4. Out. You're out. 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 3. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Out.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Josh Bryant. Odom back to work. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit.
Pitching for the Orioles.
5-2 as the Orioles win this one. It's the Miami Marlins and the Texas Rangers. So just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Enrique Minoso. Singy, he's a guy. One down. Darryl Cottrell digs in now. First pitch just misses. Lemieux, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the righty deals. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield.
So one out, nobody on. Spencer Lopes, the next to hit. Down and away for ball one. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bryant Buchanan, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Cabrera tosses across to first, and that is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. 3. 1 out, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Rafael Valdez. In there at the knees, 0-1. Lemieux, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Yeah, there's the strike.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And that's down and away. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and
Up next for the Rangers, Darryl Cottrell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. In there at the knees. And the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Dominate. Flying after this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Next offering upstairs. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark.
That's ball four. Ball four, take your base.
And at the plate for Miami, Spencer Lopes. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 4-1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's going to be Bryant Buchanan.
0-1.
And that misses. Ball one. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Corey Wilson getting loose out there. Novoa getting cranked up as well. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-1. Lopes stands at first with one out.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
3-1.
And ball four, two aboard.
Take your base.
The right fielder, number 18.
So the lineup flips over. Lenny Domine. The next.
Ball four, take your base.
And the Rangers manager making.
Pitching for the
So
Rangers,
out of the bullpen for the Rangers,
number
Gino
87.
Black.
Still pretty early. In the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Whitlock at the plate now. That's ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
And strike two.
1-2. Count.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
In the air, left field. McGrath on the move. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. And midway back in Arlington, bottom of the fourth. Now it's the DH.
Hitter,
Rafael Valdez. 0
Rafael
for 1 so far.
Valdez.
This one in the air. Calzado nabs it, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's
That's ball four. 3. 3. 3.
Base is empty, one away. And the batter now, Bryant Buchanan. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means.
Now the number 2 hitter, Darryl Cottrell, 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Diego Lerma. 0 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. Stretches out and hauls it in. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Todd Keenan. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Jason Hoyer. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Valdez getting ready to hit. Down the line, and it's foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Tapped softly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Column on his way over. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Rangers leave a pair, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Whitlock.
Base is full. Cottrell now at the plate.
Darryl Cottrell.
That misses, and that's ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, and he held up.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. A little bit high, and it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So they strand 3 and leave him loaded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Spencer Lopes. And that one cutting but missing down low. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss.
Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Miami down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot. Juan Vargas. 3, 4, 5. Man at first, Rafael Valdez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one is inside ball 1. Keenan, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball.
New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Bryant Buchanan. Black back to work. And that one
that's low. Ball.
Cutting but missing down low. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Towards first, Cortez. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Lenny Domine.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field.
Well, Singy's trying to match. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Bart Cisneros. Chris, a sub-3 ERA.
That's ball 4.
Lindsey Calvello next up for the Braves. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2. Ball, that's low.
And that one missing low. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Lowry makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, number 20.
Back at Truist Park, and here is Adam Hollander. Douglas back to work. Outside low, 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Off the plate inside. 2-1. Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Adam Hollander with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Next.
Take your base. 3. You're out. 3.
Here's the catcher to hit. Lindsey Calvello. Fly to left his first time. That's outside. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's inside.
2-2.
One out, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Ball 4, take the base. You're out. You're out.
So a man at first. Lindsey Calvello next up for the Braves.
Down, ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Muzziotti gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Snap throw to first.
No,
and he dives back in safely.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andy Douglas will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Rico Vasquez. First and second, no outs. Hollander will hit next. He's 2 for 2. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Homer Ratto appears to be getting loose. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some.
So bases all loaded up. DeYoung getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. That's way outside, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Right through there for a strike. That's to third. Boots it. The run scores from third, and they're up by 4. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Now that number
2 outs.
29.
Bases full. Munoz, the next to hit.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Ball. First pitch misses.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That one out to right. And that drops foul. Two outs. And a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Random sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Onto the bottom of it. And we're back. Now the left fielder. One out. Runner at second. Calvello now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
0-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining. Adam
Now
Hollander
batting.
digs in now.
Number 36.
That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 4-1. Manager out of the dugout, and he's so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Marcos Julio. A chance at his first save of the year. Now it's going to be Joe Random. First offering, and it just misses. Just off the outside edge.
2-0.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. The Braves down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia. So almost ready to get underway on the hill here today. Esteban Santiago. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the
So 2 down, and stepping in for New York, Andy Little. And that's outside. And no one can get there. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 21.
Now the third baseman. Joaquin Ibanez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ibanez goes 6 feet 5 inches, only 20 years old. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. That's outside. Ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to
Batting
before
fifth,
the game.
right
We've
fielder,
seen him
number
give up
20.
walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now here is Chauncey Dobson. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab in this one, Mel Murphy. What do you have on him?
For the
You're out. Ball 4, take the base.
Here's the left fielder, Jermaine Stokes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. And the batter now, Peter Tovar. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Outside. This to third. Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Ernesto Calderon. Misses inside, and that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike on the inside corner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fires over to first. And three. Out. Three. And now, Andy Little. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Trainer off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs. The other way, and that's a fair ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage
batting,
counts where
number
batting
21.
averages are just so much higher. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next to hit, Joaquin Ibanez. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Splits the plate, 2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And it remains 2-2. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And this one gets away.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
The kick, the 3-2. Goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Citizens Bank
Leading
Park.
off
And here's the
for
rookie catcher,
Phillies.
David Workman.
Number 43.
Murphy back to work. That's inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to
Now
help him out and make a
number
call.
That's ball 4.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Stokes getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two on, one out. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect,
number
and
26.
halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And here's the first baseman, Peter Tovar. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 outs. To the right side, and foul ball. Next offering is down low.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bobby Magruder next to bat for Philadelphia. It's in and out of his glove. And he's out on the tag. Ping pongs around a bit, but they get the out. And that ends. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest
Leading
news
off
from around the
for
league.
Mets, right fielder.
You're out.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Ernesto Calderon. And that's in the dirt.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1 now. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 1.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Joe Brandom up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
1-0. First base.
here is Andy Little. He's 2 for 2. Santiago checks on first. Pena back in on a dive. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, no
Now
waiting
batting
around
number
right there.
21.
He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Joaquin Ibanez. That's in there. Strike 1. Pena at second. Little at first. 2 out of the inning. That misses. 1-1. That's down and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2 on, 2 outs. Got it! With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Quite
Leading
a pitcher's
off
duel
for
so
the
far. Here's how the
Phillies.
starters have
Catcher,
performed
number
up to this
43.
point. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
That can be a really tough pitch.
So up next, Jermaine Stokes. He's already homered in this game. Little chopper rolls foul.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
In there at the knees.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now for the Phillies, Peter Tovar.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Gavin Kovalenko preparing to come on if needed. Takatsu warming up as well. And a slider in there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Mel Murphy departs. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to.
Pitching for
Taking
the New
over
York
on the
Mets.
mound for the Mets, Gavin
Number
Kovalenko.
29.
Ernesto Calderon up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he chases that one below the zone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
1 down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Chop to third. Schoendienst. 2 down.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, David Workman. A walk, and he's also singled. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
That one is upstairs. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one the other way. Random. Slings to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. So they pick up. And welcome back to the ballpark.
You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Stokes, the next to hit. Lifted in the air, right field. Dobson. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks
For New York.
so a young arm coming on
Number
now
11.
out of the pen. Robert Takatsu.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Slice to right. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting him that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So man aboard, Bobby Magruder stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there are two down.
Now batting, number 35.
So digging in, Andrew Schoendienst. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Tovar at second with two down. Next offering is in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the
13.
8th. Jorge Quintero.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Little at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stokes makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now
Just
batting,
pulled off
number
of it
21.
a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ibanez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
A great back and forth in that at
Now
bat.
batting,
Getting to lay
number
off some
20.
really close pitches, and
first offering is fouled off. On the corner for a strike. And a curve misses outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
that wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ernesto Calderon up now for the Mets. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, right to the backstop. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And delivers outside.
2-2.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Mets leave 1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Ryan Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And that skips in the dirt. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Workman stands in now and watches strike 1. Out towards right center field. Pena makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number
So up
30.
next, Charlie Hollander. Outside. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Right side, Dobson should have this one, and that's the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Joe Brandon. Quintero back to work. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Eric Takatsu, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Taveras, a left-hander, also throwing. Next one misses, and the count now 2-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's in there. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. And that's down and away.
3-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next for New York, Joe Random. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The Phils up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. This one lifted in the air, left field. Stokes flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, this can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take the first 2 games of this series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can.
It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Omar Cannon. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work. Here's the rookie third baseman, Chris Gorzelski, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that's way high. 1-0. Cannon, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2025. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Line drive and a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth,
Chris Gorzelski with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Elton Pruitt, the next up for the Padres. Way outside, ball 1. Three. Base is empty with 2 away. Martin Urbina, the next Cub to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it.
Strike.
He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's in the dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball out to center field. Volek brings it in for the 3rd out. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting
Leading off for
started.
the
Stepping
Padres.
in for runner on at first with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Benito Zapata. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Richard, the base runner at first with 1 out. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Throw to first. Richard dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Here's the
Ball 4. Take the base.
runners at the corners here. 1 away. Gorzelski will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one pulled foul. Kicks and fires. That's too low. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground to third. Fires to second for 1. And that's 2. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Cubs,
news from around the league.
Third baseman, Brian Vick.
Courtney back to work. There's a strike.
Ball four. Take your base. You're out. 3 out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Urbina now at the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Mayer stands at second with no outs. And a swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
In the air, center field. Volek sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 22, Howard.
3. That's ball four.
Benito Zapata digs in now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's outside, and that's ball one. There's the strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Brian Vick. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pruitt makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 3. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for San
pitcher's
Diego,
duel so
the
far.
shortstop,
Here's how the
Cole
starters have performed up to
Tucker.
this.
You're out. Three. You're out.
One out, base is empty. Chris Gorzelski, the next up for the Padres. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. And he takes a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 out, base is empty. That one misses. And now 3-1.
1 strike.
Hit weakly on the ground,
That's
but
foul.
it kicks foul. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit.
Ball 4, take the base.
Martin Urbina, the next to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Late swing fouled off. Urbina needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Throw over to first. Mayer back on a dive.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
He goes down looking.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly
Upper
not what he was trying to do with that
22.
curveball by any means, but at the plate,
Turner.
you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with the big-time hanger on that one.
And now the first baseman, Howard Turner. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now batting.
And
the
up next for
designated
Chicago,
hitter,
Benito Zapata. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Mayer, the lead runner at second. Richard on at first with 2 down. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right side, and that's just foul. Rip to third. Inning over. Cubs strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at the friendly confines. And here's the first baseman, Deacon Aquino.
That's ball 4.
Martin Urbina, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Villa back to work. Ball one there.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and, of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The first baseman,
Howard.
Ball 4, take the base.
2 on 1
Now
out.
batting, the
Zapata
designated
getting
hitter,
ready to
ready
hit.
to
He's already homered
Zapata.
here in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. To third, tag, got him.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
So up next, Brian Vick. 0 for 3 in this one. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Cubs.
Man at first, nobody out. Next for the Padres, Chris Gorzelski. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1. Del Gaudio, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is outside. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gillis gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one popped up. McCann. And there's one down. Here's the catcher.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job.